Palutonik is a long way from Moscow, nearly 4,000 kilometers, but it feels further. The Siberian village, nestled in endless forests of pine and birch, is poor and remote, and people have to look after themselves here. This makes Galina Pliznina angry, but she's not expecting September's parliamentary elections to change anything for the better.
There's no care for people, there's no care for pensioners. They just create jobs for each other. Our head of administration was re-elected. So what? He put up a Christmas tree and built a wooden slide for kids. That's it.
In Krasnoyarsk, the nearest big city to Galina's village, election posters are already up. United Russia is Vladimir Putin's party. It holds a majority in Russia's parliament, but there are signs the economic crisis is hurting its popularity. The regions are something of a dilemma for the Kremlin. Historically, they have provided its most reliable electoral support, much more so than Moscow and St. Petersburg, which are significantly less loyal. But that support comes at a cost, money. And these days, there's much less money to hand out. This much was admitted recently by Prime Minister Medvedev in Crimea, harangued by a woman angry that her pension wasn't keeping up with inflation. He seemed flustered into a revealing response. There's no money, he says. When we find the money, we'll index pensions. You hang on in there. Cheers. Take care. The video quickly went viral. But although United Russia's popularity has dropped from 50% to 35% since last May, there's been no collapse.
People are feeling the crisis, but they also have this time to adapt. That's why they're feeling it, but also it is not a shock. And because of there is no shock, there is no dramatic changes in overall legitimacy of the system and support of the United Russian Party.
There are still plenty of Russians in the regions willing to give United Russia their vote. People like Svetlana and her husband Viktor. They have a weekend cottage, a car. They say they have little to complain about.
I always vote in the elections. I haven't missed a single one. I go with my husband and we always vote for United Russia. We like them. Maybe we aren't happy with absolutely everything. There are violations everywhere, but we are for truth and fairness.
There wasn't much truth or fairness the last time parliamentarians were elected. In 2011, widespread vote rigging for United Russia triggered angry protests in many parts of the country. But few expect a repeat of that this time. Post-Crimea patriotism, tweaks to the electoral rules, almost total media control, lack of a significant opposition, and voter apathy, all factors likely to leave Russia's political landscape largely unchanged. Rory Challands, Al Jazeera, Central Siberia, Russia.